My name's Gofundme. I'm 43 years old and I'm from Manchester. And this is my wife, Rachel. I know I'm not worthy. I'm well aware. We've been married just over 3 years. Last May, we were over the moon when we found out that Rachel was pregnant with her first child. We were so excited. We were finally going to be a real family. Pregnancy was quiet, no real issues. And then in week 32, we went to have a scan just to make sure everything was okay. And the doctor was taking 10 minutes, 20 minutes, unusually long time examining the pictures. And then he turned around to us and he dropped a huge bombshell. And he said, "Your child is going to be seriously deformed and she has no chance of survival and not compatible with life. And I suggest you abort her as soon as possible." He continued, "She's going to make your life difficult and unbearable and, just abort her." We turned around to the doctor and we said, "Thank you for your advice," and we left. We were, 8 weeks before full-term pregnancy. And we thought about it carefully and we decided that based on several beliefs that Rachel and I share, that we'd always been pro-life and anti-abortion. We made the decision that we were going to bring this child into the world. We believed that everything God does is righteous and perfect, that He doesn't make mistakes. We can't understand the reasons, but we've always lived by the ethos that we embrace and love everything that God gives to us. And He's got His own reasons for everything that He does. On the 3rd of January this year, Batya was born. Immediately, when Batya was born, we could see that things weren't quite right. The labour had been so difficult because Batya didn't really have the strength to push herself out. As soon as she came out, Batya was whisked away by the doctors. They wanted to understand the extent of what was wrong with her. Immediately we could see that her skull didn't look particularly normal, her eyes were protruding, there were major issues with her spine, and obviously she couldn't breathe by herself. They took her to the neonatal intensive care unit and we spent 3 months in the unit with Batya whilst she was fighting for her life. We never left her side for one moment. She fights, and we accept with love everything that's happened, and everything is our destiny and Batya's destiny. And we're grateful for it. She has both of these syndromes together, which really makes her very, very poorly. It means that her bones, whilst they were fusing together when she was a fetus, they didn't fuse correctly and they didn't join correctly. And it's affected her skull and it's affected her arms and her spine. But let's not just look, at the problems and difficulties. Let's look at some of the beautiful, and happy and amazing things. Batya smiles the most beautiful smile that you've ever seen. When you hold her and stroke her, she looks so peaceful and content. She cries like other children, but with Batya we can't hear it because of a tracheostomy. But she plays so happily and so contently in her cot that are a million beautiful moments every day, together with the hardships and the difficulties. So after 3 months of being in intensive care, the doctors came to us when she was relatively stable, and they said, okay, you can take her home now. So we underwent a really intensive course of training on how to look after a fully ventilated child at home, to be able to do suctions and other multiple, giving injections and other tasks that we'd need to do to keep her well. We do these tasks and we do them very conscientiously, and they run 24 hours around the clock. It's difficult because it's relentless, because Batya is blind and deaf and fully ventilated. She needs absolute total care and monitoring 24 hours a day. And that's actually what we'd like to really show you. So what we've done is, we thought it'd be interesting for people to see 24-hour care. As you can see, and as you've seen, her care is so intensive that we've had no choice but for both me and Racheli to give up our jobs. We are managing, but it is very difficult, and we could really use some help. That's the truth of the matter. She needs real intensive care treatment at home, and intensive care treatment at home is expensive. Our savings, unfortunately, are pretty much depleted. Not worked for 9 months. We need help for things for Batya. For example, she needs a very specialised bed and a specialised mattress, and she needs closed suction catheters, which are really expensive. So we turn to you, good people, and we ask for your help and your contributions. Even the smallest amount means the world, and it's a huge help. And we try and live in the way of God, and you can be part of this, and you can support us and help Batya. So that's more or less all that we've got to say. We want to thank you for taking the time to listen to us, to see what we do. Would love your comments. Would love you to share this video with as many people as possible. Thank you so much, and God bless you.